Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi, and the weekend is upon us. Congratulations to Ivory Coast yesterday on winning the WAFU Under-20 Zone B competition. They emerged triumphant, beating Burkina Faso in that final. Ghana, unfortunately, not making it out of the group. But today we're going to talk about Daniel Amartey, who has arrived in Turkey for his move to Besiktas to be completed. We'll also talk about Tariq Lamptey, who has returned to training. Preseason is currently ongoing with his club side Brighton Hove Albion after he got injured getting to the end of the season. That ruled him out of some of the Black Stars games after this season, and also getting to the end of the season with Brighton. He could not play in most of their games. He is back in training. We'll have a look at him going through the rigors of training, going through the rounds of training with his club side. We're also going to hear from Accra Hearts of Oak, who are likely to sign up LARYEA KINGSTON as their new manager. We'll look at the validity of that story today. Subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll start off from the camp of Daniel Amartey, who after his Leicester City side let him go, became a free agent. Leicester relegated and had to let some of the players go. The wage bill is getting higher with these players on the payroll, and it needs to reduce, especially considering the fact that they have been relegated into the championship. A lower budget and less money to go around for top rated players. Amatey arrived in Istanbul to complete his move to Besiktas after leaving Leicester City. The 28-year-old will sign a 2-year contract with the option for a further year after passing his mandatory medical. Now Amatey joins Besiktas as a free agent, bringing an end to a nearly 7-year spell with the English outfit Leicester City. The experienced centre-back will be officially unveiled after going through the necessary formalities. Inter Allies former centre-back had a remarkable season career with Leicester City. He won the Premier League in his first season. He also played a significant role in the team's FA Cup win over Chelsea in 2021. However, in his last season, he saw fewer minutes under coach Dean Smith as the club unfortunately suffered relegation. Amatey was initially linked to teams in the Italian Serie A, including AC Milan and Inter Milan, as well as reuniting with former boss Brendan Rodgers at Celtic in the Scottish Premier League. However, Besiktas emerged victorious in the race to sign the former FC Copenhagen defender. Amatey was an alternative to the compatriot Alexander Djiku, who rejected Besiktas to sign for rivals Fenerbahce as a free agent, following his contract expiration with SC Strasbourg in the French League. The duo are expected to light up the Turkish top flight. It will be interesting to see how they do that with their wealth of experience. So Daniel Amartey is in Turkey to complete his move into his new club, Besiktas. Fenerbahce snapped up Alexander Djiku. They would have wanted to snap him up as well, but Djiku decided to go with Fenerbahce instead of Besiktas. So that is how it is there. They are both in Turkey now. Hopefully they will enjoy the upcoming season as it unfolds. Another player who we have been worried about in terms of his fitness is right back Tariq Lamptey. Tariq suffered an injury getting to the tail end of last season with Brighton and Hove Albion, and thankfully he has returned to full fitness. He was caught in training with during the preseason for his club side Brighton and Hove Albion, and it was great to see him back in action. Due to his injury, he missed out on Ghana's only game versus Madagascar, that 0-0 draw. He was in Ghana to do some charity work. After that, he left the country, was not able to take part in Chris Hughton's third game in charge as the head coach of the Ghana Black Stars. We wish him a speedy recovery, and he is back on the pitch now and doing what he does best with Brighton and Hove Albion in preseason. The upcoming season, hopefully, he does get much playing time and he does do well for his club side Brighton and Hove Albion. So that's it on the front of Tariq Lamptey, who is back in action for his club side in preseason. He's joined the team, and hopefully he will be integral and regularly play for his club side Brighton as they look to make some more inroads. A 6th place finish for them last season was an amazing achievement under their manager Disable, especially after Graham Potter left them in the middle of the season for Chelsea. We know how that story ended. They managed to maintain their momentum and finish in a European place, Europa League football. Great achievement for Brighton. They'll be playing in Europe next season for the first time in their history, and Tariq will be a part of that story. Wish him and his teammates all the very best. Ghana's new FIFA ranking is what I'm going to talk about next. They've maintained their 59th place in the world. The Black Stars maintained that spot with no movement up or down, despite experiencing a slight decrease of 4.88 points in the June rankings. It did not affect their overall position on the table. In the African rankings, Ghana remains 11th. During June, Ghana played a game resulting in a 0-0 draw against Madagascar in the AFCON qualifier, the penultimate game. That is, the top 10 positions globally remain unchanged, dominated exclusively by European and South American teams. World champions Argentina held their top spot, followed by France, Brazil, England, Belgium, Croatia, and they round out the top 6. In Africa, Morocco retains their first position, ranked 13th globally, with Senegal in 18th place globally. Tunisia, Algeria, and Egypt complete the top 5 ranked African team. Ghana will return to action in September with an important game versus Central African Republic. The 3rd of September is the date that game will be played. They need a positive result to secure AFCON qualification. AFCON begins January 13th, 2024. So that's the ranking of the Ghana Black Stars there. They maintain their 59th position in the world. My next and final story has to do with Accra Hearts of Oak, who are looking like they will be naming LARYEA Kingston as their new head coach. The rumor mill is churning a lot of information, and with this kind of news, it becomes fluid. Prosper Natiogum was a front runner at a point in time. Now it's being said that he could return to Kumasi Asante Kotoko once again. Kwesi Appiah is also a contender for the Kotoko post. These kind of information are fluid. But LARYEA Kingston, according to reports, is said to be considered for the coaching role at Accra Hearts of Oak, who have let go of their coach Okulu. And now the Phobians are currently without a permanent coach following the departure of David Okulu. The club on Wednesday confirmed they have mutually parted ties with the former Asante Kotoko assistant coach. And now, according to reports, the Phobians are in talks with assistant coach of the Ghana under 17 team, LARYEA Kingston. LARYEA had 2 seasons as a player with the Accra-based team, first from 2001 to 2003, and the second towards the end of his career in the 2012-2013 season. Could he be on the Accra Hearts of Oak bench as a coach? Well, we'll see about that. So that has been it for today. Accra Hearts of Oak could possibly be appointing LARYEA Kingston. Possible? Good move? Let me know what you think about it in the comments box. Ghana maintained their 59th spot in the FIFA rankings. Tariq Lamptey returns to action for his club side, and Amatey arrives in Turkey to complete his move to Besiktas. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend.